I'm there to help pretty much at any time. And if you really want to learn, you can also just watch my lives every single day, because you guys know I'm here live trading daily, and you guys can watch me see exactly when I'm entering, exactly where I'm setting my stop loss, take profit, all of those things. And you can watch me do that every single day. All right. And usually we on the past couple lives, I think we hit well over $500. I think one of the lives we did over $1,200 in profit live, and there was a lot of people following along. So remember, congratulations to anybody following along. I know there's a lot of people doing really well with the range bar strategy, as well as with the risk management strategy, and that's what I'm actually about to go over right now. Scott is saying, are the spreads fixed? I think so. Kay is saying you went short. Yeah, so I did enter a short position here, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because on the range bars right here, we were in this nice big uptrend on Bitcoin, and we started to see the red candles, so I entered a short position. So that's where I set my had my entry. All right. Matthew is saying, how can I get the trading book? All right. So all you got to do is give me a follow and join the Discord link in the bio. All of the steps are there on how to start. And Joel, just if you go to their main page, abato.com, just go to contact their contact page, and then get the email from there, and then just shoot them an email. All right, guys, congratulations to everybody following along. Guys, we're at 217, 307. Oh my God, there we go. We're starting to move down on this trade right now, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's we entered at the reversal, then we set our stop loss and take profit at 1-to-1 ratio. And I did this live in front of you guys. So you guys saw exactly where I entered, when I entered, how I entered, where I set my stop loss, take profit. And guys, we're at $186 in profit right now. So remember, congratulations to everybody who's following along. You guys are amazing. So Zach K is saying 200K is a lot of money to start with. I'm wondering how much money you can start trading as a beginner. All right, Zach, that's a really good question. So basically, if you guys really want to know, like, because everyone always asks me, how much should I start trading with? Well, the real answer is 10 to 50K, because remember, trading is a percentage-based game. So basically what we're trying to do is make a small percentage on a regular basis. Now, obviously, most people might not have 10 to 50K laying around. So I would at least start with 1 to 5,000. But remember, what I'm trying to do is, even when I start my account with, whether it's 10 to 50K or 1 to 5K, what I'm doing is I'm risking less than 1% of my balance. Remember, less than 1% of my balance. So even if you think like, oh man, 10K is a lot. Well, the max that I would risk on a 10K account is $100. So in fact, it's not really a big risk, because I'm not risking huge percentages of my balance. I'm actually risking as little as possible. So for anyone who's just beginning, I would always say start with the lowest amount possible, which is 0.01 lot size, which means that each trade, if you set your stop loss and take profit at 100 points, is only worth $1. Now, $1 per trade for me is a pretty good, fee to pay to learn, because that's basically what we're doing. We're paying this fee to be able to learn. And imagine with like a 5K account, how many trades you can do that are, worth 50 cents or $1, hundreds, if not thousands of trades. And what that's doing is it's giving you that experience, and you're learning, and, you're able to get better at understanding how the range bars work, how to set stop loss and take profit quicker, all of those things. And that's what it really comes down to. It's all about practice. So hopefully that kind of explains what, I'm trying to let you know. What is the website? Yeah, pretty good call there. All right, guys, so we're at $330 in profit. Congratulations. Almost 342, $362 in profit. That is amazing. Congratulations. Now, for anyone who's asking where to start, how to start, guys, if you want access to the range bars, that's how we entered this trade. Go to jststream.com right now. You guys can take a screenshot here. That is our website, jststream.com. That's where you're going to get the range bars. They run 24/7 on our website directly from our servers. If you guys want to know where I'm trading, guys, right now go to abato.com. That's the platform I'm trading on. Get your account set up, funded, and get started right away, because remember, there's money to be made every single day in the markets. And all we're doing by not trying to learn and extract this, all of these funds, is we're wasting time. And most people are really good at that. Most people are really good at wasting time, guys. So there we go. We're at $405 in profit. All right, so we're basically at 100 points. What I'm gonna do is, let's see actually what happens. Let's see if we hit our take profit on this trade. We're at $428 in profit, guys. That was crazy. Yeah, so Happy the Best. That's our website right here, jststream.com, and the platform that I'm trading on is abado.com, guys. So go right now and get your account set up on both of these, on our website and the trading platform, and get started right away. And guys, this was such an easy trade that we took. And the reason we took this trade was because on the range bars, we saw the reversal happening. I called it and you guys saw it. And I said, all right, so we're starting a downtrend. I'm going to enter a short position. And that is what we did. And when we entered it, we set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. And there we go. Now, let's see what's going on here. All right, so we're still at around $428 in profit. How to get to the Discord? All right, so the way to get to the Discord is, make sure you give me a follow right up here, then go to my bio and then click the link in the bio. It'll take you to like a page that has all of the links, including the Discord link, so you guys can get started right away there. All right, there we go. So we're at $415 in profit on this trade. Now we can also close this trade manually if we click the X right here, but we're at 470. There we go, guys. Congratulations. We just hit take profit on that trade. That's an easy $500 right there. Let's see. Oh my God, it's not even just 500. We closed the trade at $559. $559, guys, that we just made in the past. How long did it take? We opened it at 29 minutes and we closed at 46 minutes. So about 17 minutes, we made $559. So that was amazing. If Happy the Best is asking, do I have a promo code? You can use the promo code AKPWC if you want. It just helps a little because I'm able to make some commissions. If you guys are trading, it doesn't affect you guys, but I'm able to make some on the back end. So you guys can use my promo code AKPWC if you want. Now, right now, guys, I need you guys to go get your account set up on our website, jststream.com, and let me go over, the range bars with you guys that you're going to have access to. And right here, go to abado.com. That's the trading platform that I'm using. Get your account set up. They have demos, so you guys can start practicing tonight. Right now, you guys can actually start practicing. So go to abado.com and get your account set up. Niran is saying, what are you trading here? I'm a noob. All right, Niran, well, welcome to the live. I'm here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how I make money daily. I walk you guys through step by step and I answer all of your questions. So what I'm trading here right now is Bitcoin, because that's pretty much what's open right now. I know some of the other markets are, starting to open too, but right now I'm trading Bitcoin. We just made $559. Now, what I'm here trying to do is explain to everyone what the reality of trading is, because I see all across the internet, Instagram, TikTok, all of these guys making predictions, which I'm going to tell you why are completely unbelievable. Because first of all, no one knows which way the market is going to go. Okay, if you think that you, by reading some articles or watching some news, you're going to know, okay, I think Bitcoin is going to $1 million. I'm telling you, you're going to lose money. And the reason for that is because by the time you hear any news, first of all, it's biased. Secondly, all of the people who needed to be in the position are already in their positions, and they're just waiting for you to be the last one in. So basically, by the time you hear any news, it's too late, or it's biased, which means you're going to be wrong. So how is it that if you're saying, okay, well, AKA, if no one can predict the market, how are you making money? Great question. The reason I'm able to make money in the markets is because all I'm using is range bars. And let me explain to you what the range bars are. So if we look at these candles here, now we have them running on all of the markets. Okay, so I know it looks like a lot, but so the first section is Forex. So those are all the major Forex pairs. So we have, for example, Euro USD, USD JPY, etc. And then we have the cryptocurrency stream. So we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP. I know there's a lot of people that trade XRP. Then we have commodities and indices. So gold, oil, NASDAQ, and equities, the major stocks. So basically how the range bars work, if we look at it, look at how clean and linear they look. So it looks like, okay, we were going up, then we started to go down. It's because that in reality is what's really happening in the markets, not this. Whatever you see here is complete nonsense. And let me explain to you why. Because these candles are based on time, which means that every 5 minutes, regardless of what happens in the market, a new candle will be formed. So that's why we get candles of all different shapes and sizes and forms, and people try to name them, which is ridiculous because it's just a waste of time, because time has nothing to do with the market movements. And because we've eliminated the variable of time here, we're able to clearly define and see exactly what the trend is. We can see, all right, well, the trend is going down right now here. For example, if we look at this is Litecoin, we can see we were in a downtrend, we reversed, we then went into an uptrend, we then reversed again, and then we are in this downtrend. So it's very easy to see exactly what the market is doing without the noise of time. And that's why the range bars are key. Like, you'll never see these ever again. And if you miss out on this, I'm telling you, guaranteed, you're going to lose money trading. And the reason is because you're going to get distracted by people drawing lines on a chart, which I'm telling you does not work. You can try it as long as you want. You can spend years drawing lines on a chart. The max it'll do is it'll have been a fun art kind of experience, but that's it. You're gonna end up losing money. But why am I able to make money? It's because I'm using the range bars. I've tested every single strategy that you can possibly imagine. I've tested every single thing that you think that you can try, and you think that, oh, AKA probably hasn't tried this. No, AKA has tried this. We've spent years trying to look for the strategy that's profitable, and this is the only one that actually works. I'm going to tell you what the strategy is right now. So basically what we do is I enter on the reversal. I set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points at 1-to-1 ratio, which means equal distance away from my entry. And then I'm always risking less than 1% of my balance. So those are the three major components of my strategy. Entering on the reversal. Okay, step one, entering on the reversal. Step two, setting my stop loss and take profit at 100 points each at 1-to-1 ratio. So that means equal distance away from my entry. And step three, making sure that I'm always risking less than 1% of my balance. Now, what does 1% of my balance mean? For example, if I have a $10,000 account, what I would be doing is risking maximum $100, most likely less than 100, so 50, 20, smaller, less than 1%. And now you might be thinking, wait, AKA, if I have a $10,000 account, you want me to only trade with $20? Yeah, that's the max that I would do. And the reason for that is because if you do more than that, you're risking too much and you're going to lose money. And then you're going to come back to me and you're going to say, you were right. I shouldn't have risked that much. Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I want you guys to stay safe, because all of the profit that you guys see here, is just a side effect of safety. It's because I'm being safe. I'm able to make money every single day. And that's what the difference is between me and all of those other people that you see who are trading on demo accounts or aren't even really trading, but they're acting like they know which way the market is going. All of that nonsense, because they're trying to sell you guys a course. And you guys know, the only reason I can give you the harsh reality is because I'm not here selling you guys anything. I make enough money every single day that I don't need to sell you guys a course for like $200. So basically, I'm not selling you a course. I'm not selling you a bot. I'm not selling you any sort of anything else. All I'm trying to do is show you guys what I do, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it. And remember, I'm never gonna trade for you. I'm never gonna send you a DM out of the blue asking you to do anything. Never ever send me any money, okay? Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Never send me any money, because what I want to do is I just want to build the world's largest uh, profitable trading community. And right now we have over 7,000 people in our community. So if you're not there, you're wasting time. Make sure you give me a follow right now. Join the Discord link in the bio. Don't waste time. And right here, guys, if you want access to the range bars, they're completely free on our website. There's literally nothing to lose. Like, you go there, you register on our website, you get access to the range bars, you get access to all these videos I've made. So right now, take a screenshot, go to jststream.com. That's our website. And if you're looking for the platform I'm trading on, which everyone is always asking, hey, okay, which platform are you trading on? Like, here it is, abado.com. That's the platform I'm trading on. So go there right now, get your account set up. They have demo account that you can practice on. But remember, demo is like playing a video game. It's like trying to, learn how to do something while playing a video game. For example, it's like if you're playing Need for Speed, would you drive the same way as you would in real life? I mean, some people do, but they shouldn't. But you wouldn't, because it's just a game. You can have a reset. There's a reset button. But in trading, there's no reset button, right? When you're doing it on a live account. So in order for you to understand the reality, on a demo account, you're going to make all sorts of choices that you wouldn't actually make in reality. Because in demo, you have a reset button. Just like in a video game, you have a reset button. But in real life, when you're driving or if you're trading, with a live account, there is no reset button. So you're going to take it a lot more serious. That's what I'm trying to say. You're going to be a lot more involved mentally. You're going to actually be thinking about every single move you make. So the difference between trading a demo account and a live account is massive. Usually people take demo accounts from like whatever, 10K to like 20 million, right? But when it comes to the real live account, they'll blow their $100 account instantly. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is it's all about risk management. It's all about minimizing your risk, making sure that you're not blowing accounts. And if there's one thing that you take away from here, it's that. It's, guys, stop blowing accounts. Risk less than 1% of your balance. Always. Actually, what I do is, like, if I'm starting, I would risk as little as possible, like 50 cents, $1. And I would make sure that my account has at least 1 to 5,000. And the reason for that is because it gives me a huge cushion. Like, if I have a $5,000 account, but I'm doing 50-cent trades, guess what? I'm not worried about blowing the account. I'm able to just do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades. And I can say, okay, well, I made this mistake here. I got emotionally involved. No problem. And that way you're able to practice controlling your emotions and practice following a strategy consistently. And once you get a hang of that, it's a game changer. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. All right. So does the platform support to join the team? There's a monthly cost. No. So Rio, there's no monthly cost. There's no cost at all, Rio. You have to go to my bio. Don't click any of these things. You have to click the bio, give me a follow, and then go to the link that's in the bio. And that's going to take you to the Discord. So I think maybe you might have been clicking the wrong button. So Rio, definitely get started. Make sure you guys ask me any questions you guys have in the comments. I'm here to answer all your trading related questions. Guys, we just did a $559 trade in 17 minutes. You guys saw me enter, why I entered, how I entered, and then you guys saw it hit take profit, which was amazing. So again, I want to say congratulations to everybody who was following along. It was a pretty easy trade because we could also see the PSAR dots. They were also showing, we were in a downtrend. For anyone who's just joining, welcome to the live. I'm here every single day. We just made some money, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Take a screenshot of this right now. Go to jststream.com. That's our website. That's where you're going to get the range bars, and then go to abado.com, get your account set up. That is where I'm trading right now. And the reason I'm using Abado is because they have zero commission, zero swaps, so there's no overnight holding fees, and they have very low spreads. So you guys can see the spreads here are really low. So their fees are really low. And remember, we have to look at trading as a business, right? So trading is a business. We have to be consistent. If I was to say, hey, let's start a business today, and if it doesn't work in 2-3 days, we'll start another business, what would you say to me? You'd say, well, you're clearly out of your mind because A business will take at least a couple months for you to even understand if it's viable or not. And that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you guys. A trading strategy is its own business. Now, how can you say, all right, well, I'm going to try this trading strategy. I'm going to enter in this part. I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit here, blah, blah, blah. Now, how can you give up on a business within 7 days? It makes no sense. The reason is because, most likely you're losing control and you're risking too much because you're greedy or you're being fearful or whatever the case might be. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, let's control our emotions. Let's not get emotionally involved or attached to any trade or any sort of market movement. I know like some people get really into the whole, we're in a bull market, up only. But guess what? That's a very quick way to get wrecked, okay? And, a lot of people call bear market, short everything. That's also a quick way to get wrecked. Now, let me tell you guys something. Even during the best bear markets, the worst bear markets, I guess you could call it, the worst bear markets, I was still making money. And it's because as a trader, I have two options, okay? So as a trader, I have a buy trade or a long position, which means I can make money on the way up. And I also have a sell trade or a short position, which means I can make money on the way down. So during those bear markets where everyone and their uncles and their cousins and their dogs are losing money, because they're investors, I'm sitting here and I'm still able to make money during those bear markets, regardless of what the market's doing, because all I'm trying to do is catch those small moves, 50 to 100 points. Even, okay, we're in a downtrend. I know it's going to reverse. I'm going to be able to at least catch those 50 to 100 points regularly, even in a bear market or in a bull market. So that's why I would never actually want to be an investor. Honestly, like if anyone asked you, hey, do you want to be an investor? You'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I would love to be. But no, I would never love to be an investor, because the only way that an investor makes money is when the market goes up. That's it. That's the only way, because you've bought something and now you're holding it, if it's stocks, if it's crypto, it doesn't matter. Now you're holding it. If the market goes down, GG, like you're losing money, And if the market goes up, then you're like, oh yeah, great, I'm making money. So what I want to do is I want to be able to make money whether the market's going up or down, because guess what? The markets don't just always go up. And I don't want to be stressed at night. Basically, as a trader, my money is sitting here and it's only affected when I'm actually trading. So, okay, let's say, because right now I have just under 250K in my account here. So let's say Bitcoin crashes like 30% today. Most people who've invested in Bitcoin, that's going to be a huge, uh, you know, like negative day for them. And, they won't be able to sleep. They're sweating all day. They're just stressed and they're worried. But guess what? Okay, Bitcoin is down 10%. I know like I'm going to be able to catch 50 to 100 point move up or down, sometime during the day, and I'll be able to make my, $500 to $1,000 daily, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. So yeah, that's the difference between an investor and a trader, is that investors only make money on the way up. Traders can make money on the way up and down. And I don't want to just leave my money making, my income to chance or to hope. Like I just hope that it goes up. Like I don't want to do that. I want to be in control, and that's why being a trader for me is the way to go. All right, let me go over a couple of the questions that I see here. Kay is saying, can you explain why this is or isn't a good point to buy? All right, so basically, let me tell you exactly when I would be looking at a buy position or versus a sell position. So right here, we can see we're in this very nice big uptrend here, and we're getting this, what I'm thinking is a pullback, because we had this nice big uptrend and we're just finally getting a little bit of a pullback here. So what I'm going to do is, what I would be waiting for here, there we go. We're getting that green candle. So if we pull back a little further down, I might enter a buy trade. Okay. But I'm only going to try to catch those 50 to 100 points max. I'm not going to try to be greedy. And that's really what the key point is. A lot of people want to have that one trade that makes them $1 trillion. But guess what? That's not what trading is about. It really is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's that, every day we got to be consistent, and that's when over time those little wins really do add up. All right. So let's go over a couple other questions. Rio, for sure, no problem. I got you. Anytime you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Bullpen Trader, what's up? OG in the house. Rio, yeah, it should work. So I know people all around the world that are using it. So guys, I know a lot of people are asking about the trading platform. So guys, go to abato.com, get your account set up, get it funded, get started. They have demo account too. You can practice, and they have all the pairs so you can trade whatever you want. And guys, look, I told you it was a pullback and we're getting this move up. And the reason is because, we were in this nice big uptrend. We got that pullback down and there we go. Huge move up. So congratulations to anybody who was in that. All right. Maximus, how's it going? Welcome to the live. We got a whole bunch of OGs in the live right now, so welcome. And for anyone who's just joining, welcome to the live. Remember, I'm here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how I make money daily. Now, what I would need you guys to do is don't waste time. If you guys want to learn, I have a whole bunch of information available completely for free. I've made videos for you guys. I've written trading tips, and you guys can get access to this completely for free. Just think about it as a paid course, which everyone loves to pay for courses, except it's free. It's $0. So get started right away. Go give me a follow right now. Go to my bio and click the link there. When you click the link, it'll give you all of the different links. It'll give you the link to the Discord. It'll give you the link to our website, to the trading platform we're using, all of those things. And it's all right there. And remember, watch my lives every single day because I'm here live. We just did a trade right now. In 17 minutes, we made $559. And it really just took 17 minutes. That's really all it took. And I know people that, work so many hours and do like very, very difficult things to be able to make even close to this amount of money on a regular basis. So definitely it's a skill that, if you take your time to learn, there's so much potential there. All right. So let's get, all right. Thank you for the gift, Joe. That was amazing. Really appreciate that. And guys, I appreciate all of you guys' likes and comments, questions, the gifts. Guys, we're at over 5K likes. You guys are actually amazing. And you know what? That's why I come here. I want to be able to answer all of your questions, help you guys out. And remember, I'm also down to do one-on-one Zooms with any of you guys, but it has to be, if you're a serious trader, or if you're someone who really wants to become serious and you're ready to, get started. If you have a live account, on abato.com, and you have your account on our website, JST Stream, hit me up in the Discord and we can schedule a one-on-one Zoom and I can answer any of your questions you guys have. I don't mind doing that, but it's got to be with serious people only. So, I've done a couple one-on-one Zooms, and, people found it really helpful because, you might have some personal questions on you didn't understand this or you didn't understand that. So I'll kind of walk you through that. So that's definitely, something that we can do. Joe is saying, I'm trying to start trading. Are you into crypto and meme coins? So basically what I do is I trade Bitcoin, I trade NASDAQ, and I trade gold, right? So I don't just trade crypto, and the reason is because there's actually a lot of money to be made in all of the pairs. But I usually select 2 to 3 pairs max, and I just trade them. And I've been trading these 3 pairs for years now. Now, what I'm doing is I'm really just trying to catch 50 to 100 points on whatever pair I'm trading. Now, that might seem like a very small amount. So I'm only, for example, the Bitcoin price just needs to move $50 or $100, and that's my take profit. But guess what? For me to be able to do 2 or 3 trades like that in a day, I'm making anywhere between like $500 to over $1,000 a day. Right. And what it comes down to is I'm always minimizing my risk. I'm risking less than 1% of my balance, yet I'm still able to make quite a decent amount, I would say. And it's without risking huge amounts or without blowing accounts or without entering meme coins that, I don't know what's really going to happen, if they're going to get rug pulled or whatever. And I don't want to risk my money. That's the main thing that I want to explain to you guys is all of the profit that you guys see here is just a side effect of safety. It's because I'm being safe. I'm able to make money. And if you guys want to learn, the strategy, you guys want access to the range bars, the first thing is make sure you give me a follow, because I'm going to be live here every single day. I'm going to answer your questions. You're going to be able to see my process daily. Even for like that hour or 2 hours that I'm live, you'll really be able to see, oh, okay, this is what he's looking at. This is where he's entering. And if you can learn anything from it, that's really what the whole point is. Hopefully you guys can learn what not to do, right? Like that's the main thing I'm trying to teach you guys. Like, don't risk huge amounts of money. Don't just enter for no reason, because I know a lot of people, enter trades because they feel that the market is going to do this, or they think that the market's going to do this. In the markets, we don't need. So we don't need to, basically do any of those things when we have the range bars, when we have the data, that we're pretty much, we have access to all of the data, and we can see right here, we were in this nice uptrend, we got this reversal. I would be entering a short position there, and we could see the market came down well over 100 points, and that would have been a great trade. All right. uh, all right, guys, so what we're going to go over right now is the indicators that I'm using, because a lot of people are, they always ask me, what are these dots on the chart? So I'm going to go over it and exactly how I use it. Now, this indicator is called the PSAR, or the parabolic SAR indicator. Now, it shows up as dots, or some people call them stars, above and below the chart, or candles. Now, when it's below, that means that we're in an uptrend. All right. So when the dots are below, that means we're in an uptrend. And when the dots are above, that means we're in a downtrend. So what I do is I use the PSAR as a confirmation when I'm about to enter the trade. So for example, I'll look over here on the range bars and I'll say, okay, we're starting this downtrend. What is the PSAR saying? And the PSAR right here is showing we're also in a downtrend because the dots are above. So that to me is a confirmation for this trade. And remember, basically what's happening, let's just go back down to the basics. So as a trader, there's two options. It's pretty much a 50-50 chance of getting a trade right. It sounds easy enough. Like either you enter a buy trade and it hits your take profit, or you enter a sell trade and it hits your take profit. Like those are the only two options. Now, what we want to do is we want to increase our chances of having a successful trade. Now, how do we do that? It's by adding different layers. So what start to come back down again. Now, on the other end of it, at the bottom, we have the level 30 for RSI. Now, if we get close to or cross below 30, that means that the market is oversold. That means too much selling has happened and we've gone down too much. Most likely, we'd be looking at a reversal from there. So we'd be looking for a long position or a buy trade because, we've gone down too much and we're going to start to come back up. So what I would do is, I would first of all look at the range bars, then use the PSAR as a confirmation, and then use the RSI to see what's really happening in the market. And by using multiple confirmations, what it does is it increases our chances of having a successful trade. And that's pretty much what the whole goal is. The goal is to have as high accuracy as possible by using a strategy that's actually been tested for years and years. And this range bar strategy with the risk reward strategy, which is the 1-to-1 ratio at 100 points, and also the risk management strategy, which is risking less than 1% of the balance, and then putting all three of these together and being consistent. This is the only strategy that we've tested, and we've tested the strategy over 50 years of data, and it took over 20,000 man hours to test the strategy, because we had to go candle by candle, manual forward, manual back testing on all of this stuff on all of these different variables that we have. And this is the only strategy that gave us around a 60 to 65% accuracy. It's on the higher end when we're able to enter that second trade on a pullback, but that is a profitable strategy. And that's pretty much what I've been using for the past couple of years. And basically, I've been doing quite well. I haven't blown any account so far, and since I started using the strategy, and it's pretty much been profitable on a regular basis. So hopefully that answers your question. What RSI? No, so just regular RSI. No, I don't change any settings. So just on abato.com, I just add the RSI, no changes, and that's how I do it. So guys, welcome to the live. For anyone who's just joining, I'm here every single day doing live trades. We just did a $559 trade on this live. You guys saw it. So congratulations to everybody who is following along. And if you're new here, remember, welcome. I'm here daily doing these live trades, showing you guys how I make money every single day. Just make sure you give me a follow, join the Discord link in the bio. If you want access to the range bars, that's where our signals, the range bars, all of the information is. Go to jststream.com right now. It's completely free. You actually have nothing to lose. Just go to jststream.com. Just follow the steps. You get access to the range bars, a whole bunch of videos I've made, so much stuff, and it's completely for free. And go to abato.com. That's the trading platform that I'm trading on right now. They have zero commission, very low fees, very low spread, and no swaps. So there's no overnight holding fees as well. They have demos, so you guys can practice there as well. Kay is saying you can't find RSI on Abato. Okay, so if you go to the indicators section, click indicator. Oh, wait, you can't see it. There you go. All right, go to the indicator section, click indicator store, and then you can search right up here. They actually have a whole bunch of indicators that you can actually install to your thing. So let's just search relative, or RSI, I guess. There we go. RSI, and then just click RSI there, and you can add it to your chart. But also, if you go to indicators and then you just go to oscillators right there, RSI, just a regular RSI is in here as well, relative strength index. All right, so Kate, right there, you should be able to find RSI under indicators, and then go to the oscillators and then relative strength index. All right, so hopefully that answers your question. All right. Mikhail is saying, so with the RSI, where do you confirm on the 4-hour chart or smaller? So basically, I don't really use the 4-hour chart, and the reason is because for the 4-hour chart, I wouldn't be able to really see all of these smaller movements, which is what I'm really trying to catch. I'm just trying to catch 50 points to 100 points regularly. And on a 4-hour chart, I really won't be able to see, the PSAR have its reversal or what's really going on with the RSI because it's so zoomed out. So what I trade on is I always trade on the 5-minute chart, and I'm able to see all of the information a lot more clearer for this trading strategy. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the range bars again, because I'm going to go over exactly how we use them, what they are, and also how I look for a pullback. And I'll try to find some examples for you guys. So right here, what are we looking at? Now, the range bars are basically these candles that are only generated when the market actually moves. So Joe, I'm trading Bitcoin right now. And Gil is saying, are you taking another trade? I might take another trade. I would need to wait for a nice entry. Actually, I saw this pullback happen. I could have entered there, and we had a nice huge move, you guys can see. But that's okay. We're always going to have another opportunity. There's always going to be another trade to be taken. And that's one thing that I'd like you guys to keep in mind is, never FOMO into a move, because if you miss a move, it's okay. We can just wait for the next one. That one isn't the one. There's no the one when it comes to trading, because it really is just being consistent. That is what it really comes down to. So what are the range bars? So they only are generated when the market actually moves. So let's say the market didn't move, okay, for about an hour. The range bars would stay exactly how they are, but these time-based candles would still generate new candles, because every 5 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever you have it set to, it will generate a new candle. Now, what that does is it adds a lot of noise to what's going on this chart. So that's why I never really trust these time-based candles, is because they're way too noisy, and time has nothing to do with the markets and the market price. So what we're doing is we're eliminating that whole variable, and we're using the range bars to show us exactly what's actually going on. So we can see right here, okay, we're in this downtrend. We're starting to get this reversal right here. It might be a pullback because, we're in this downtrend. You guys can see from the PSAR. So right here, that's a good indication of, a pullback. So if we go a little higher on this pullback, I might actually enter a short position, and I'll show you guys how I enter my position, and we'll set stop loss and we'll set take profit. I'll show you guys the exact process. So that's what the range bars are, and the way we use them is I always wait for the reversal. So I'm always waiting. If the trend is going right now, I'm not going to enter. And the reason is because I don't like entering in the middle of a trend, because you don't know when the trend is going to reverse. So what I want to do is I want to wait for the actual reversal, enter, and then set my stop loss, take profit, because that's going to give me the highest chance of getting in at the beginning of the new trend. Okay, so that's a big difference between a lot of the traders that I've seen. Is they'll say, okay, we're moving up, guys, we're moving up, I'm entering a buy trade. And for me, I think, wait, but that makes no sense. The market has already started to go up. How do you know when the next reversal is? You don't. So what I would do is I would patiently wait until the range bars show me, okay, we're getting the next reversal, and that's where I would be entering my trade. All right, so hopefully that makes sense about what the range bars are and how they work and how we use them. All right, guys, so there we go. We're starting to get this pullback right here. So what I'm going to do is, if we go up a little higher, I'm going to enter a nice short position here. And let's see if we get a little push up here as well. All right. And for anyone who's just joining, welcome to the live. I'm here every single day doing these live trades, showing you guys how I make money daily. So far on this live, we made around $559. Not bad. And, it only took a couple minutes for us to be able to do that trade. I think it took like 15, 17 minutes. All right, guys. So we're starting to get this pullback up. And I'm just going to wait for a little bit more, and I'll enter a short position here. And for anyone who's just joining, if you guys are wondering how to get access to the range bars, go to jststream.com. That is our website. That's where you're going to get the range bars. And there we go. We're getting this red candle on the range bars here for the reversal. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this short position right here. Okay, so I just clicked sell on this trade right here at this point, and I'm going to show you how I set my stop loss and take profit. So on Abato, it's really easy. I'm going to click my entry here, and I'm going to drag it up to $500. It's because I'm using 5 lot size, and I want to set it at 100 points, so that's $500. And I'm going to click and drag it down to $500. That is 100 points right there. And that's how we set our stop loss and take profit right here on Abato. Joe is asking, how much do I need to start? So I'm going to answer this question, in a way where you can understand why I'm saying what I'm about to say. The real number will always be 10 to 50K, because trading is a percentage-based game. All right, so hear me out. Now, let's say you have a 10K account. The maximum I would risk on that account is, $100. And the reason is because I'm not trying to blow the account. I'm trying to be as safe as possible. I'm trying to make sure that I'm minimizing my risk as much as possible. So in order to have small growth on a regular basis, I will need to have a larger trading account. So 10 to 50K is basically what I would start with at least. Now, I understand like some people might not have 10 to 50K. So when I started, I would at least start with 1 to 5,000. And with 1 to 5K, the max I would risk on my account is anywhere between $10 to $50. Now, you might be thinking, wait, that's still so small. But guess what? What I'm doing is, if I'm risking that little, I'm not going to blow my account. I'm going to stay safe and I can be consistent. And actually, in reality, I would even risk less than that. So if I'm starting with $1,000 account, I would still do 0.01 lot size trades, which means that, my trades are worth anywhere between 50 cents to $1 max. And now if I'm doing 50 cents to $1 max on a trade, that means that I can potentially do hundreds, if not thousands of trades and gain experience and practice and actually learn before, increasing my lot size. So basically, you can start with however much you want, but the real number will always be 10 to 50K. And if it's not 10 to 50K, at least 1 to 5K. And just leaving that in the account as a cushion is really what's going to allow, like if I'm doing that, it would allow me to not stress. For example, if I have $1,000 account and I lose $10, it's not really a big deal. And I'm like, okay, that's 1%. It's okay. I took the hit, no problem. But let's say, I'm just giving you an example. If you had $100 account and now you lost $10, that's 10%. That's a huge percentage loss. So in order to avoid those, what I do is I always start with a larger balance and then I risk a small amount. I mean, if we look at the hedge funds, if we look at institutional traders, banks, all of those, they'll, for example, you'll hear, oh, this hedge fund made $50 million this year. And now you're thinking, wow, trading is really the way to go. But guess what? Their account is at $1 billion. So that means they just made like 5%. So, but because their account size is huge, they don't need to make huge percentage gains to be able to make a lot of money. They can make very small percentage gains, but it equals to a huge dollar value. So that's basically, what I'm trying to explain to you guys when it comes to, how much to start with when in your account. It's obviously up to you, but the reality is, at least 10 to 50K, and if not that, at least 1 to 5,000, and only use it as a cushion. Because what I would do is I would do as small trades as possible. So Joe, I started this account with 200,000. And right now I'm sitting at about 248,000, almost 249,000 in this account. And guys, guess what? Check it out. Our trade is it was at profit. We're just around break even right now. And it really just is about waiting and being patient when it comes to these trades, because I've had so many times where, the trade will get really close to our stop loss and everyone in the comments is like, oh, did we lose this trade? Did we lose this trade? And then it reverses and it goes straight down to our take profit. And the reason is because I've given the trade enough room to be able to move that I don't get kicked out of my trades early. And that's where the 1-to-1 risk reward ratio really, really comes in handy, because what I'm doing is, if I set my stop loss like right around here, which a lot of traders do, I've seen it happen all the time. What happens is, the market's just going to reverse a little bit and it's going to kick you out of the trade. But, if I've given it enough space, it can move up and then eventually make its way down and then hit my take profit. All right, guys, so we're going to call it a day here for this live. Thank you guys all for joining. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all the likes, the gifts, the comments, the questions. You guys, you guys are what make this live as exciting as it is. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure you give me a follow. Join the Discord link in the bio right now. Get started. Remember, we make money here every single day. Don't waste time. This is a skill that can potentially, change everything. So, and that's what it did for me, because I don't work a job. I don't do any of that. I kind of just, and I can work anywhere as long as I have my laptop and as long as I have internet. I can work even when I'm traveling. I'll wake up, make a couple $100 and then just enjoy the day. So definitely get started right away. If you guys want to know where to go, so the platform that I'm using is abato.com. Get started right away. Go get your account set up right now. Take a screenshot if you want. And then for the range bars, go to our website, jststream.com. All the range bars are running directly off of our servers, completely for free. You never have to pay. You will never have to pay, because we got you guys. All right. Richard, for sure, I appreciate you as well. I got you. How much do you make per month? So let's see. How much did I do in the past month here? In the past month, so far, so far for this month, I'm at around 7,700 for this month. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. So it's right there. Total profit 7,700 for this month. So not bad. I think we're just a couple weeks in. And really, it's just about consistency and growing your account slow and steady. All right, guys. So thanks again for joining, and I'll see you guys on the next live, and I'll see you guys on the Discord. And remember, don't waste time. Get started right away. Right away.